Happy Tuesday, riders. It's March the 7th, and I just got out of the barber shop. He did my mohawk better than the last guy. I hope y'all can see it. The last guy, I didn't like what he did, but I kind of like this one. I'll put it this way, I'm more pleased than... let me show y'all the back. Can y'all see that? I'm more pleased than the last guy. But anyway, I'm doing some running around with my mother. She's over there in that eyeglass place back there. I'm about to head on in there. So I just looked at the footage and I realized you could not see the back. So here is the back. So I'm walking over here to 7-Eleven. I haven't had my coffee. It's about 11:30. I haven't had coffee or breakfast, but you just have to grab a coffee, a cup of joe, a java, a cafe. You know what I mean. To this 7-Eleven over here. Y'all, it smells like one giant underarm in this bitch. This is ridiculous. I can't even breathe.
Somebody, what are we about these, Sharon?
Oh, those are nice. Yeah, those are nice.
Here's another one with some funky color.
Yeah, those are nice. Yeah,
Reading glasses, you could be a little more funky. A regular
Right.
pair, maybe.
Yeah, be
not.
funky, Gertie.
Yeah.
Be funky.
Don't be so right.
Don't be so bland, Gertie.
Sharon, get out of
Yeah,
here.
leave your mother alone. Is your mother?
Yeah, that's my mother.
You have other children besides the troublemaker?
Yeah, I have a son.
Oh, all right.
He'll be 54 in August.
Let me see.
He'll
I
be-
actually like that color better, but I like that frame better.
Yeah, I like this shape.
Yeah,
better.
I like that shape better.
Because this has different colors on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you have, yeah,
Well,
this
no,
frame-
that's that model. So if
Right.
you like that one, you like it. If you don't, you don't have it.
Happy Thursday, riders! It's March 8th, and this is the end. Yesterday, the nor'easter ended. Mo and I just got in from shoveling, but there's ice packed around our cars, so we're trying to wait as the day wears on for that to melt so we can get, shovel our cars out. So right now I'm here about to make some pancakes, and Mo's downstairs with a pulled muscle because she's hard-headed. I came inside a while ago because I saw that ice. We wasn't going to be able to do nothing with that ice. Not Mo. Mo stayed out there, tried to shovel some more. Now she's in pain. I'm bossy. She's hard-headed. So, we're about to sit down after I make breakfast. We're going to have breakfast. I want to show you all this. My beans. Finally going to make my beans and rice.
I heard that.
That's right. What do you have to say for yourself? Your hard-headed face ass self.
Ouch.
Exactly. So anyway, these are my beans. Mo, look. The water's soaked.
That's what it does.
They supposed to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I told y'all a whole bunch of vlogs ago, probably last year, I bought these beans. I thought I was going to make beans and rice. And now I'm going to make the beans and rice. So I'm going to get some rice today. So I'm going to make these pancakes. Then we'll be back on and we're going to have a follow-up discussion regarding our life transitions and how we're both doing with it. All right, we're back.
Hey, riders. I would offer you some, but
I have to say, I love cooking for Mom. She always is so appreciative of my cooking. I feel so good when I cook for her. I'll cook for her any day.
I enjoy every bite because every bite is good.
I got pancakes and my veggie sausage. Mo just wanted the pancakes.
So,
All right, Mom. I'm going to let you facilitate. I'm always facilitating.
I forget why we're here this morning.
That's a darn shame.
Yeah, riders, I was just in the middle of reflecting on the past because one of my brothers, there are two younger brothers, yes.
Can I stop you, please?
Why?
Because time. We gotta talk about.
Yeah, but
how
I'm
we
reflecting. I was caught up in that, so I don't know where I'm supposed to go from here.
Oh.
That's why I was filling in that.
Why did we sit down here?
Shoot, in that quick minute, trust me, I forgot. You know? My memory is a New York minute.
We're talking about. These are good.
Okay. We're talking about
Transition.
a transition, and we are actually 2 weeks away from Shy's arrival. And up from the first point we talked about it up until now, we've gone through some challenges.
Yeah. But can I just say this? Oh, no, never mind. Go ahead.
No.
I was just going to say what the plan is. The plan is for her to, did we already say she's moving? Y'all are staying here for a few months?
We didn't, I don't remember us
Well,
talking
anyway,
about that.
Shy's coming, and all of us are going to be living here for the financial benefit that we both gained from this relationship. Well, this arrangement, should I say, not relationship. Okay, go ahead. So we've gone through some challenges.
Yeah, we've gone through some challenges. And basically, for me, I realized that, for lack of a better way to describe it, we a lot of times put the cart before the horse because the emotional part of it. But in all honesty, I've come to terms with the fact of it being just a situation where there's another person that's joining our life, joining our living arrangement. And that's all it is. All the other stuff, yes, it's going to be changed where Shungi and I won't be cut off together without a third person. Because sometimes this probably will happen where we join each other for breakfast or whatever like that. So, I've just come to term with it's just another person, and we just it's just another person in the house, and we're just gonna flow like we always flow.
I have too. I have begun a process of I don't know if it's on camera. Healthy detachment from being invested in the outcome. Living in the moment, enjoying the moment, and letting it be what it is.
And handle it. If there's anything that arises, we conduct ourselves
Oh, I forgot the coffee.
the same way.
We gotta stop because I need coffee.
Oh my goodness. See,
No.
now when we come back, I will...
No, healthy detachment, conducting ourselves in the same way.
I won't.
Okay, we're back.
And that's what happened while I was away.
And mine was my second serving. Mine is my second serving. Okay, so healthy detachment. You said it's just another person.
Yeah, we're just gonna...
Well, let's talk about what happened. Like, what do you think was going on when we were having? Like, we had an argument one day about vlogging.
It was just the emotion surrounding the transition.
I was talking to River, and Mo said something. What's the matter with you? And I was like, all right, River, hold on. I'll call you back. I got to deal with
No,
this.
it wasn't like that. Then let me call you back. I gotta deal with this. Let me deal with this. That's what it wasn't. No. Let me go. No. Let me call you back. I gotta deal with this. She wasn't no fancy about it. She was like she was coming with the gloves. She was like, River, wait a minute, hold on. No, let me call you back. Let me deal with this.
Oh my God. And then when we talk, it's you're not really arguing. Stony, if you don't stop, cut it out on my feet.
You want attention?
No, so you're arguing, it's not, what the hell do I want to say? The argument is not about what it's about. It's about what's going on underneath.
Yeah. It's the underlying emotion from this whole transition and believing that we need to adjust how we are, who we are. And that was the strain, because it's unnatural to think that you have to stop who you are, the growth, and all the growth we've done in identifying things about ourselves and how we interact, and being respectful and mindful of each other, and taking that, all of this encouraging, inspiring relationship, and tell it you got to piece it apart because there's somebody else coming in, and you don't, whatever. I don't know if we really thought of her not seeing who we are. I just think it's just the idea that we have to be different, like all the components of the sharing, the things we've shared, and the way we've shared our lives. And the only reason it's going to be different because it's different. It's not anything we need to do.
Right. Yeah. But there was a moment when you felt that way, though. Like you wanted, Mo talking about, well, what are we going to do with this and what are we going to do with that? And I was feeling a way about that because I'm like, why do we have to change because she's coming in?
Yeah.
And we don't. She's entering into this whole household. Mo, you said something so very nice when you said when she's coming here to a home that is filled with love, it's filled with safety. And I forget what the other thing you said. And that's what she's coming to, and you're absolutely right. And, obviously...
Comfort.
Right, comfort, exactly. And if, what she can bring to make herself feel comfortable, I'm open to. There's no issue with that. That's not the issue. That my point is we don't have to change how we operate because she's coming in. She's got to fit into the way things are.
And, the thing about it is it's going to be... being fair to her is going to be something for her to be able to adapt to, because
like most of she uses a different kind of cleaner, and that's fine.
Yeah, so I'm going to take her shopping. I'm not going shopping before she gets here. I'm not doing, because one of the infamous questions when people ask me, people that know that she's coming, are you getting ready? And I'm saying to myself, I tried that already, and that's not what I need to do. Once she's here, if there's anything she needs to buy, you introduce her to the first, whatever store it is, like that, like getting her familiar with things. But as far as the home is concerned, she's coming here to live.
Right.
So there's nothing to get ready for. She comes in and says, Mo, can you do this? Can you do this? Or can we do this? Okay, fine. Right, if there's something that...
Because I want her to feel comfortable. I want this to feel like her home.
Yeah.
Like Mo said, she says she's not going to cook. Like, when she comes, I'm going to let her know she can cook. This is her home. If she chooses not to, there's nothing that I can do about that. But I don't want her to feel like this is her home. Why can't you cook?
Yeah, just, show her where everything is. This is the drawer for this kind of... move around, open it, see what it is for yourself. Right. I'm not... Because you're not a guest.
Exactly.
This is going to be your home.
Exactly. I don't want her to feel like a guest.
So, that's where we're at. And it was, this part I have to share because when Shumsey and I are at odds.
It's so uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable. And it feels like, what?
And Moby trying to get my attention, talking about any little... once she gets past her anger or whatever it is, and she wants to engage with me, she'll engage with me like, Shumsey, Stoney did so.
It's random.
Exactly.
Random. Involuntarily. Let me think when I'm pulling stuff out of the sky,
Exactly.
But that's because it's like, how did we get there? Because I'm going to tell you something. One of the things I do realize, there's nothing wrong with us having that. But it's how we...
what we do with it in that moment.
Yeah. Like, it's all right. It's all right. Because for us to sit here and say we have the picture perfect relationship, that don't exist. That really does not exist.
You're my mom.
But it's just that... Shoot, her hands is freeze like you out there snow. But it's like, I don't know. I just believe that when you have a wholesome relationship, it's not about protecting or cherishing. You appreciate it and you take care of it. Mm-hmm. Not protecting it to the point where you feel like no harm can come to it or nothing should happen in it that resembles that we have opposite ideas or whatever. that's not true.
You nourish it. You
Yeah.
nurture it.
Yeah. So the same thing with Shaw. She's coming in, and she's gonna have her own anxiety. She won't admit to it, or maybe she will. I'm hoping she does. But it's gonna be an anxiety.
Well, we're gonna sit down and talk. We're gonna talk.
Yeah.
And put it all out there. Put it all on the table. But I'm just thinking about the time on this one. We're gonna. But thank you, riders.
Thank you, Riders, for hanging in there with us.